In the biting February of 2010, my wife Claire and I, David, found our perfect sanctuary in Burlington, Vermont. Its cozy rooms and snow-dusted backyard felt like a fresh start. The first month was idyllic, filled with painting and decorating, making it truly ours. Then the subtle shifts began. Books I'd left on my desk would mysteriously reappear in the guest room, as if guided by an unseen hand. Loud, deliberate creaks echoed through the nights, far too rhythmic to be just an old house settling. "It's just the wind," I'd tell Claire, but her eyes would dart nervously towards the ceiling. One evening, my laptop screen flickered violently, dissolving into static. For a split second, a faint, distorted figure seemed to materialize in the attic's reflection. I tried to dismiss it, but a cold, creeping dread had already begun to settle deep within my bones. One evening, the aroma of dinner filled our kitchen, the stairs to the second floor looming nearby. As I turned off the faucet, a raspy, guttural cough ripped through the silence from upstairs. There were no children, no guests, the windows were sealed, and the TV was off. My spine instantly turned to ice. Claire went utterly pale, her hands trembling uncontrollably. "Someone's here," I whispered, instinctively grabbing a kitchen knife. Claire fumbled for her phone, dialing 911, but her voice was strangely hesitant, almost reluctant. I stood frozen at the foot of the stairs, listening. A distinct creak like heavy footsteps echoed from directly above us. The air grew thick and heavy, pressing down on us. My phone buzzed violently, its screen flickering with static. "David!" A chilling whisper hissed, not from Claire. I glanced at her. She was staring upstairs, utterly paralyzed by fear. Police arrived with unnerving speed. Officer Carter leading the charge, his gun drawn. My heart hammered against my ribs as I followed him. "This is the police! Anyone up there?" he bellowed, his voice echoing through the silent house. Only silence answered. We meticulously searched the guest room, the bathroom, my office. Each space eerily empty. I felt foolish, convinced we had imagined it all. As we exited my office, a distinct creak sounded from above, directly from the attic access in the closet. Carter pulled down the rickety steps, his flashlight beam piercing the oppressive darkness. There, kneeling in the gloom, was a man. He was impossibly pale, scruffy, dressed in tattered clothes, his eyes hollow and unblinking. My blood ran cold. Claire gasped, but then her expression shifted. A flicker of recognition. Carter shouted, "Come out!" But the man simply vanished before our eyes, dissolving like mist. Carter's flashlight flickered erratically, and a cold, spectral breath grazed my neck. Back downstairs, Claire was shaking uncontrollably, her gaze avoiding mine. "Who was that?" I demanded, my voice raw. She mumbled, "Nobody," but her denial felt hollow. Later, I found an old, faded photo tucked away in her drawer. Claire with a man dated 2005, simply labeled Victor. That night, the house grew impossibly colder, the air thick with an unseen presence. Lights flickered wildly, and my unplugged radio crackled to life, whispering, "She lied." I discovered a hidden journal in Claire's closet, its pages detailing Victor's death in a car crash she'd caused, fleeing the scene. "He's still here," she had scrawled, her handwriting frantic. The horrifying truth dawned on me. The man in the attic was Victor's ghost, bound to Claire by her crushing guilt, haunting us both. A ghostly handprint, cold and distinct, materialized on the bathroom mirror. The air buzzed with an electric static, like something ancient and malevolent was finally waking. I confronted Claire, the words tearing from my throat. "Victor's ghost is here because of you," I screamed. She collapsed, sobbing, finally admitting she'd hidden the terrible truth. Suddenly the lights died, plunging us into absolute darkness. A voice, not hers, hissed, "David, you know too much." Shadows writhed and twisted around us, coalescing into Victor's spectral form. His eyes glowed with an unholy light, his translucent hand reaching for me. I bolted downstairs, the entire house shaking violently, electronics glitching into madness. A cold, unseen hand clamped onto my arm, but I ripped free, fleeing to my car without a single backward glance. In March 2010, a chilling voicemail arrived from Claire's phone. "Come back, David." It was Victor's voice, followed by a burst of static. My TV flickered, showing his pale, haunting face. Was it just Victor or something far darker using him? I never returned to Burlington. Nobody truly knows what horrors still lurk within that house. Would you dare to uncover its secrets? Dive deeper into the chilling unknown. Like this video, subscribe for more untold horrors, and share your own ghostly encounters in the comments below.